Hey everybody, I'm here today with a complete driving lesson on turning a car. In this video, I'll be going over the basics of turning a car right and left, making right and left hand turns while driving. With that being said, let's get right into the video. First and foremost, I do want to say that I'll be going over the steering aspect of turning first, and then I'll talk to you about some of the safety precautions that you should take. So with regards to steering, what you want to do is you want to be able to get a firm grip on the steering wheel. So the steering wheel is not sliding through your fingers. You want to have a firm grip on that steering wheel, and you also want to have a flexible grip. So I mean, when you're gripping the steering wheel, you have a firm grip, but your shoulders are still able to move the wheel, because when you turn the car, you're going to have to be turning the wheel. So you want a firm grip, but still a flexible range of movement right there. Now, what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to turn the steering wheel and know roughly how much to turn it for that specific turn, whether it's a right-hand turn or a left-hand turn. Now, this comes with practice. You're not going to start off driving, start learning how to drive, and you're automatically going to know that you have to turn the steering wheel this much for that turn. You might oversteer, which is steering too much, or you might understeer, which is not steering enough. But you have to practice until you're able to know how much to turn the wheel, turn it there and hold it throughout the turn, and then release it. And when you release it, the wheel will turn back. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and move forward right now. I'm going to do a few turns, talk to you about the steering, and then I'm also going to go over the safety precautions and the safety checks that you should do every single time that you are turning, whether it's a right-hand turn or a left-hand turn. Because this is a complete driving lesson, I'm breaking it down and I'm outlining the steering first, then I'll go over the safety. So once again, with regards to steering, firm but flexible grip, there are many different steering methods that you can use, but the most popular ones are hand over hand steering and push-pull steering, and also using a one-handed steering method if you're shifting gears in a manual car throughout the turn. But what you want to do is turn the wheel, know when to stop turning it, and hold it there, and then release it. So once again, I'm going to make a left-hand turn here. I'm going to do all of my safety checks, and I'll go over those momentarily with you, but I'm doing them right now. Now, check this out. 2 hands on the wheel. I'm using hand over hand, so I'm turning the wheel, and I know that I have to hold it here throughout the turn, and then I'm releasing it. And I grab the wheel again, and that's it. Very, very simple. Okay, once again, I'm going to make a few more turns, and then I'll talk to you about the safety precautions. So I am indeed doing all of the safety procedures before I make these turns and during these turns, but I'm also, and check out how I'm holding that wheel, I'm also going to be outlining them and telling you and explaining them momentarily. So once again, you want to be able to turn the wheel, hold it, and release it. That's basically, to sum up, the idea of the steering, okay? You want to know when you have to stop turning it and know how much to turn it. So check this out. Once again, doing all of my proper safety checks, and then I'm just hand over hand steering, just doing hand over hand steering like that, and releasing it, okay? And that comes with practice, knowing how much to turn the wheel. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is safety, and I'm going to pull over while I explain this rather quickly. With regards to safety, if you are approaching a stop sign or a red light or anything that requires you to stop, obviously you have to come to a complete stop, okay? If you don't have a stop sign, then you'll still have to yield. So you'll have to slow down and assess the situation as to whether or not you have the right of way. If you have the right of way, you can proceed with caution, and remember, proceed with caution. If you don't have the right of way, then let the other person or vehicle proceed with caution in front of you, okay? In advance of you, I should say. Now, with that being said, that's the basics of stopping or slowing down. But what you have to do in order to see properly what you need to see is you need to check your rear view mirror, your side mirror on the side that you're turning towards, so right or left, and your side blind spot on the side that you're turning towards, right or left. All of this happens before you turn, and then during the turn, you're going to look ahead of the curvature of the turn. So if I'm turning left, I'm going to start off by looking in front of my car to make sure that, you know, everything, it is safe to proceed, and then I'm going to look ahead in the curvature. And you also want to make sure that you are checking all throughout the intersection. If it's an always stop, let's say, you're going to be checking left, center, right, left again, and then you're only going to proceed when it is safe to do so and legal to do so. So with that being said, let's make a few more turns. I'm going to make a left-hand turn up ahead. So check this out, okay? I'm looking at the stop sign up ahead. In advance, I'm going to put my left signal on. Okay, I didn't mention that. You have to signal. Put your left signal on. You have to check your rearview mirror, my left side mirror, my left blind spot, come to a complete stop, scan left, center, right, left again, turn the wheel and hold it in position, because it is safe and legal to do so, to turn, and then release it just like that. Very, very simple, okay? Now, like I said, with regards to safety, I don't think I had mentioned originally, I'm just gonna turn the car around right here. I don't think I had originally mentioned the fact that you have to use your signal, but always signal in advance, whether you're turning left or right. If you're turning left, obviously you have to signal left. If you're turning right, obviously you have to signal right, but always signal in advance. It lets the other drivers and pedestrians around you know what you plan on doing. I'm gonna make a right-hand turn up here. My right signal goes on. I'm slowing down because there's an always stop right here. Coming to a complete stop, I check my rear view mirror, my right side mirror, my right blind spot. Good to go. Looking left, center, right, left again. There's no traffic, no pedestrians. I have the right of way, so I'm proceeding with caution. And as you saw with regards to steering, I was able to turn the wheel, hold it in position, and release it. And it's literally as simple as that. That is the complete driving lesson for turning a car. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.